Welcome to My Long Island TV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. My Long Island TV starts now.
It's really wonderful that the cinema is so versatile. We do music, we do dance, and tonight we're doing live theater. Tony Lo Bianco, an award-winning stage and screen actor, known originally for The French Connection, which was studded by Academy Awards. Tony has won an Obie, has won Emmys, so Tony is really a veteran. Fiorello, LaGuardia's granddaughter, actually saw Tony turn into the great, legendary, and beloved mayor of New York and said he is LaGuardia, and she ought to know.
Do you believe what I'm telling you? Do you agree with me? Then stand up, give me your support, and come with me out into the streets of this great city. And if you want to go slumming, come on, let's all go slumming together.
This is an absolute pleasure and a must for me to do, because it's my own project. It's something I directed, something I wrote, produced, and acted in. So I really care about the subject matter and what the message is to the people.
If I don't live up to my campaign promises, I want you to throw me the hell out of office.
As a candidate for mayor, he ran as a fusion candidate. He didn't run as a Republican or a Democrat. He ran as both.
Now, my opponent, Mr. Frank, now fearful that he had lost the Italian vote, he went all out to snare the Jewish one. And on Rosh Hashanah, he sent cards to all the Jews in the district, and he referred to me as a pronounced anti-Semite Jew hater. Well, that's all I had to hear. I challenged Frank to a debate, but on one condition, that it be conducted entirely in Yiddish.
Keep in mind, this man accomplished many, many, many things. He was the first three-term mayor. As soon as his foot touched City Hall, he was off and running.
We've given you the Belt Parkway and the Marine Parkway in Brooklyn, the Bronx Whitestone Bridge, the Triborough Bridge, the Reese Park Bridge in Queens, the Queens Midtown Tunnel, the Lincoln Tunnel, let's not forget, the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel, the East River Drive, the West Side Highway, the Henry Hudson Parkway, and the Grand Central Parkway. When all our work is finished, driving your own car in New York City will become a pleasure.
The wonderful thing about this play is that it inspired candidates to run for mayor. Because I did this play in 1989, during the mayoral race, and it was the time when Giuliani won, and also I did it for this race too, where candidates bought the show and said, this is the way I want to be mayor of New York City.
Democracy is two wolves and a lamb voting on what to have for lunch. Liberty is a well-armed lamb contesting the vote.
I did this show in Russia. It's like you and everybody else would say, including me, what do they know about LaGuardia in Russia? The fact is they know nothing about LaGuardia. However, what they responded to was a man of the people who spoke truthfully, who was not a crook. The American ambassador to Russia said to me, you have done more in these 2 hours than I have done in 2 years for our country.
You see, a child must be taught good manners and sound morals, right? I mean, I don't know many juvenile delinquents who have good manners, do you?
This is the way our country should be run. So that's why I keep taking it around to, here, where, and everywhere else. I'm doing it in Florida. I'm doing it in New Jersey. I'm doing it all over the place. And I also use it for educational values, especially for colleges, because I care, you see? And the message is what's important.
And when you go home tonight, just think of one thing that I said. And if you agree with me, act on it.
The truth of the matter is that if people would follow the teachings of LaGuardia, we would have a wonderful country.
Maybe someday someone will say, what this city needs is another LaGuardia.